All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Wah. Lil Baby said, unfortunately, I couldn't make Powerhouse. He said, I truly apologize to the radio PDs and my fans. I promise to make it right. And if you don't know by now, he did not show up to Powerhouse. I heard he missed his flight. I don't know exactly
what was the reason.
Happened.
He didn't give us a reason?
There's no reason, but he did put a handshake emoji.
I seen him Friday night.
Why did he use this pale handshake emoji?
He probably doesn't know.
They have different colors.
But I seen him at Friday at Howard Homecoming. I went to Howard, then I went to Hampton. But when I seen him, he didn't look right. He looked like something was wrong. And I found out later on that he was really, really sick. So maybe he had the flu. Maybe something was wrong with him. But he didn't look right when I seen him at Howard.
Wah. No.
Stupid.
All right, now let's talk about Steve Madden versus Nicki Minaj. This is crazy. Now, Steve Madden has weighed in on this Cardi B versus Nicki Minaj going back and forth. Mm-hmm. And Nicki had said that Steve Madden, Irv Gotti, asked her to do that deal several times. I passed. You never hear me talking about things like this. She really thought she was doing something, talking about turning down deals. Well, Steve Madden said, Nicki, you can't turn down an offer that was never made. Stop lying. And that's when things got a little bit crazy, right? Mm-hmm. She said, as Steve Madden thought I was lying, you dumb F. You, Irv, and G. Robinson came to my house in Malibu begging me to do the deal. I said, no, you then did a deal with Iggy, and she hated the pics you used and went in on you online. I'm sure Irv told you to post this lie. And somebody else, Adele, who's a writer, said in 2015, I interviewed Steve Madden about a Ja Rule collabo for Vibe magazine, and a Nicki deal was brought up, and this happened. And then she posted a part of the article where it said another rapstress who could have collected a check from Madden, and ironically, Iggy's foe, Nicki Minaj. I was going to do a collaboration with Nicki Minaj, and we got into a fight the first minute we met, he recalls, without pinpointing the exact cause. And then we patched it up. We were cool. We texted each other. We became sort of buddies. We were thinking of doing something, and I would have, but I was with Iggy, and I thought Coke and Pepsi. It was a mistake. I made a mistake, and I wish I could go back in time and work with Nicki instead of Iggy. Steve Madden responded, Nicki is an incredibly talented artist, but we couldn't work together because the timing wasn't right. Cardi B came on the scene, and I had a fantastic collab with her, and she is also an amazing talent. I love both Nicki and Cardi's music. I hope they can reach some peace. Together, they could probably take over the world. There's a lot of negativity out there right now. I shouldn't have contributed to all of that.
Yeah, why would you jump in? Like, you sound like a messy girl. Like, why are you jumping in with these two young ladies fighting, and then they squash the beef, and then you jumping in and you lie? Like, what's wrong with you?
Well, he jumped in during it. Now, 50 responded, I guess he forgot he spoke on this already, SMH liar. And Nicki said, this whole ass N-word came to my house in Malibu with Irv Gotti begging me to do the deal. My manager, G. Robinson, was there. Can't believe grown-ass men getting on the internet lying like hoes.
Yeah, that sounds stupid. There was
then
no
she
reason
told
for him
him
to jump in
eat a D.
Okay, Nicki.
She said, you lied on me because it was a trendy thing to do. And then she's respond to 50. So
she might have told me to eat a D before, though, but still, like, he jumped in. That's
how'd
a lot
it taste?
messy. Shut up.
All right. You didn't say you didn't do it. All right, Cardi B said her Fashion Nova collection is about to come out. It's going to launch on November 15th. They've been talking about this for quite some time now. Mm-hmm. I've been wondering when is this going to happen, but now she is going to be finally launching her Fashion Nova collection. So I'm sure people will be really excited to see that. They're saying it won't be the last thing that she designs for Fashion Nova. She said, I definitely want to branch out into shoes. I love shoes. I have a big fetish for shoes, and I want to be able to design what I want for my daughter to wear.
People make fun of Fashion Nova, but if you really think about it, it makes sense. Like, the clothes are not that expensive. Mm-hmm. Most people wear an item once and they post it on their Instagram and they don't want to wear it again. So if you're not paying, it's not that expensive, and you want to take a quick flick and not spend that much money, that's perfect.
You see some cute clothes too. People post stuff and you're like, oh, that's Fashion Nova. All right. So yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.